Good morning, SUV escapades. Do y'all remember that from Finding Nemo? Cutest thing ever. Every time we see something labeled that, we go ahead and do that escape thing, but it's really kind of cute. So the last few days, what have I been up to? Well, Monday I went to Algodones, Mexico. I believe that's the correct pronunciation, with my mother, who wanted to get several bridges made for herself. Little did I know that Algodones is like in the book of records for having the most dentists in probably a 1 mile or 2 mile square area in the Guinness Book of Records, is what I've been told. So my mother went into the dental office, and I went up to the pharmacy to see about getting some prescriptions filled. That worked out actually pretty well, so I'm okay there. I'm not necessarily sure that they're going to be less expensive than the Amazon pharmacy, which is going to be my next choice to choose for medications that I use. And then I saw some Kahlua, which I like to have a bulldog from time to time, and it's like 20 some dollars, maybe closer to 30 here back in Minnesota, and it was like $9.99 in Mexico. So I did buy 2 bottles of that before I left. So I got a little upset with my mother, even though she has a walker. I was always behind her. I have to say the gentlemen there along the streets were very gracious and kind and just so polite to the seniors. And I really held them in high regard for that, holding her hand, going up a step, helping her move her walker from a higher level to a lower level. But the reason I got so angry with her is she had told me that she was heading back to the dental office for her 11 o'clock appointment. And we had just finished eating. And honestly, my mom is really rather squeaky tight. So I felt really kind of bad that she only gave the waiter $1. So I told her to just go ahead and I'd catch up. Now remember, this is a senior woman with a walker. So I gave the waiter a few extra dollars. I gathered the things from my all together in my backpack and headed off. And it was a block and a half to where she should have been. So I did go the block and a half, opened the door, and my mother is not in there. I asked the gentleman, and they're very good at recalling who their patients are. And he said, no, your mother is supposed to be here, but she's not. And I thought, okay, what did she do? Did she decide to just kind of hurry off and ditch me because she wanted to whip into one of these little side stops and buy something she didn't want me to know about? I just didn't know. So I checked out a few of those on the way back to the diner where we had eaten. No sign of her, no one had seen her. So I came back to the dental office thinking, well, I have to stay here. This is the only place hopefully she could find her way back to. And just an FYI for y'all, she left her phone here in the US, so there was no calling her to get her back on track. Well, by the time I got back, there she was, sitting in the entryway of the dental office, and I asked her where she'd been. And she said, "Oh, I've been here for the last 5 to 7 minutes." Well, at this point, after asking everyone up and down the street if they'd seen her, looking everywhere, wondering, eh, I mean, it's just plain worry. It's just plain fear and worry. My head practically blew off with steam because I was incredibly angry at her. But I just walked out the door. I sat down and I waited for her. And when she came back, I confronted her about it. I said, Mom, why did you lie to me? I said, you were not in that dental office. I said, I opened the door. I looked in. The young man said you weren't there. You weren't there. So where were you? And she actually had gone to the wrong dental office. Now, folks, if you have a senior parent in their mid 80s and they're wanting to deny that they have any loss of ability because they're afraid that you will maybe do something with them or to them, you can sympathize with me. And it's not that I want to catch her having these incidences, but I want her to be okay to tell me that I got lost. I went to the wrong dentist. I don't want her to lie to me about it just so that she can hopefully keep things secret. And on the way home, she was driving, although I'd offered, again, another thing she doesn't want to give up. Her depth perception is not well, and I know I had to say, like, whoa, 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 like she was going to run into the back of the car. And then also around left handed curves, she would really swing wide, and it wasn't good. I mean, one time I really did put my hand on the door thinking, this is it, we're going over. As it turned out, we didn't. We made it back fine. But it is a sad situation, and a situation that I know many of those of us in our 60s with their parents still alive in their 80s are dealing with these issues. And another part that makes me a little bit angry is she was so gosh darn hard on our father when he started losing his memory, started repeating himself. So just thank you, Lord. I asked him to give me strength to deal with her because she's a little deceptive, and just not to engage her so often. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it. I really am. But we're doing the best we can here. I am, let's see, that whole ordeal was Monday. Tuesday, I just took the whole day off just to rest. I was just like, I need a break from you. I'm going to be out here at the BLM and just visit with some folks out here and just chillax. So that's what I've been up to. Today, I'm going to run into town and get some fresh water and a few other supplies. And I'm going to check on some of the other activities that were listed in the quartzite visitor's guide. So if I find anything that's highly unusual or interesting, I'll be sure to share. There are a few of the items on there that I'd like to go to, but they're a ways away, and I want to wait till my siblings arrive so that we can do them together just in case they haven't. So I hope y'all are having a great day, and God bless. Wish me luck, and please like and subscribe my channel. Have yourself a great day.